Yes, good morning, it's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Thursday the 30th of August 2018. This is just my daily video where I go over what I've done this morning on the daily charts on both the Mod MACD and the high probability methods. It's a pretty quiet morning actually, considering the sort of last 12 hours we had after that unexpected news that forced a lot of the pound and yen pairs. Most that went the wrong way for me, but I caught a few good ones. But well, it's in a lot of high risk trades, so my risk percentage on the trades is pretty low, so it's no big deal. Let's have a look at the charts. We'll start with the Mod MACD this morning. Not much happening here. Let's have a look. Only the pound New Zealand. I was in a sell here previously, and now I've closed it and opened a new buy this morning. So we're in a buy now. That sell, we took a loss there, and hopefully this buy will make up for that loss. I'm sort of kicking myself a bit because on these Mod MACD trades there's been a lot of new ones in the last week, and I've been trialing a new filter, and it kept me out of a lot of trades. And those lot of trades, as Murphy's Law would have it, are probably up over 1,000 pips in total. So well, I was trying something and I don't think I will. I'll reassess that. But anyway, that's all good. Now let's switch to the high probability daily charts. A little bit of action there, a couple of new trades. Just look at my notes. Yeah, that last 12 hours, that was pretty full on. I know my phone alerts were going a bit crazy with the Telegram alerts coming through, because my phone sits underneath my pillow, and I still sleep in by about half an hour this morning with my alarm, so who knows. Alright, we're on the high probability daily charts. Euro pound, let's start with that. Took a new sell this morning. You can see where it's the intersection there, where it's the red line and the red vertical dashed line. New sell, stop in place is the red dotted line. This is a high risk trade. It's been the story of my life the last couple of months. High risk trades everywhere. You can see price has been steadily going up since way back here, April, and the MACD hasn't really done the same. It's been going down sort of thing. So big bearish divergence there, regular bearish divergence. High risk trade though, looking to go at least back to the MA, see how we go. So it's a Euro pound new sell trade. Euro Swiss, I was in a buy here. It's a high risk trade. It's gone up here. We had JAGfx bearish divergence. You can stop the video, pause the video and have a look. I closed half my trade out, moved my stop just above the entry level. You can see the MACD's gone through the zero level. Well, that was stopped out, that remaining buy. So overall profitable trade, albeit a very small profit. So that trade is no longer open. So we're out of that. Now we set up the trend lines for possible bearish divergence, looking to take a trade to the downside. But we'll see how we go. But the buy trade is no longer open. Small profit overall. Pound Swiss franc. In a sell. I'm still in a sell here with a stop there, so I'm locking that in. You can see my notes here, looking for a buy re-entry. Well, that's what I did this morning, took a buy re-entry. The buy signal is still valid. You can see the green dot here on the QMP filter, and we've had further regular bullish divergence. As you can see, price has gone lower. Just move this blue vertical line out of the way. That's the low across there. So you can see price has gone lower, the MACD's gone higher. So we initially had regular bullish divergence, followed by more regular bullish divergence. So we've had a break of this trend line on that nice bullish candle yesterday with the news net. So I've taken a buy. So back in this with a re-entry on a buy, and there's my stop below the lows there. Still got the sell in place, so I've got a partial hedge. Hopefully this will go up, take that stop out, keep on going up towards the MAs, and life's good. So that's the pound Swiss. Pound New Zealand. This is the one that I got myself in trouble with and ended up hedging. Now, what I've done this morning, I've close my sell trade. So that sell trade is no longer in play. I'm relying on the buy trade now to make up for that loss, or at least part of that loss. I think the loss was about 192 pips on the sell, give or take. So this thing can move a long way. So 192 sounds like a lot of pips, but it's really not that big a deal on this pair when it gets going. Just looking at that gap, no, it's only 29 pips. So yeah, looking to stay in the buy now and hopefully head up. The only my concern is there's no bullish JAGfx RD, and the MACD is very close to the 0 level, but I'm sort of relying on this push from yesterday to keep on going and heading up. It's been stuck in a bit of a range, so looking for a bit of a breakout. So just wait and see what happens there. So the sell's being closed, now just in the buy, and that's the pound New Zealand. And that's about it, guys. So yeah, just with these high risk trades and that, just look, keep your risk low. Like you can see me, I'm only risking very little on these trades, especially on the lower time frames. I'm sort of doing that a bit more, a bit stricter. Just looking at my notes there. Yeah, and as I said, and I think one of my posts on my Facebook group yesterday, from my start balance on those lower time frame trades, I'm only down 4% or something. Even though if you look at my spreadsheet, I'm getting absolutely hammered when it comes to negative trades, but it's no big deal. Risk is low, and eventually we will catch the trends, the good ones, and we can increase the risk a bit, and we'll just see how we go. But it's not the end of the world. I know it gets frustrating. You spend 2 months, end up with minus 4%, but that's trading for you. So just it's things you got to be aware of. It's not always rainbows and unicorns, I'm afraid. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like these videos or you're interested in learning more, please subscribe or at least hit the like button, and we'll chat later. Cheers.